The world was changing. Radio stations were just being built. It was all new to us. I signed up for this electronics course, and after graduating, I went into the Air Force and got all the radar training. Each step was very interesting. You had to apply all the radio principles to do the job for radar. But a wonderful experience because it led right on into civilian life later. They were looking for a teacher of night school, so I applied and I got it. And that got me interested in teaching because I could pass on knowledge along the way. And I became technical director of a brand new high school, and the ministry asked me if I'd like to go over and be an inspector and a consultant with them. So I went over with them, and that's where I found out about colleges being started. At the end of the war, Canada had been very industrialized, and the premier of the province realized that a lot of people coming back would need to be retrained, and regular people too. I went down to Ottawa to get the Ontario Vocational Centre started, and that became Algonquin College. It was all farmland. The road on Woodruff was just dirt. And I had an office in town, so I would go out and see how they were doing. And I was able to catch them before they made a mistake or two. I felt I was earning my pay anyway. The weekend before it was opening on Monday, the building wasn't finished. So I talked to the contractor, and he agreed that he could have half of the building open. So we used the cafeteria. It was finished. You wouldn't believe it if people worked together what you could do. I had most of the family there, and the girls put the rows of furniture in the cafeteria so we'd have our opening, but it all worked out and they graduated on time. We started with 33 different courses. Well, how could one man know 33 different subjects? So I hired the very best teachers that I could, and we made good choices with sparkling eyes, and boy, did they ever get going with the students. I got permission of the ministry to start a vocational advisory committee for each course that we're going to start. You know, we just picked what we thought were winners, had a little advisory committee. He says, oh yes, there's a need for that. And we got them started. Teaching was my first love, and what I was going to be given was a kind of a different thing to learn. Practically every student at the college were inspired. And I taught in high school where you had to inspire the students. Here the students could inspire you sometimes. Our motto was education for employment. These people coming here want a job, so they wanted to do it. That foundation, really the jobs are the purpose, is added to helping students. And that's why we're meeting all the other colleges. It's just been an interesting life all the way up, and enough nerve, I guess, to go try it. To be the basis of something that became so important and almost ahead of its time. If I was frightened, I wouldn't have taken any of these steps. What if I had flopped as a teacher when I took teacher training and couldn't get along? What if I couldn't handle it in the ministry? What if I couldn't handle it as a dean? You know, I was willing to jump into the water. What could I say?